In the dim glow of a single desk lamp, Alex stared at the rejection letter on his screen, tears blurring the grids. "We regret to inform you." His dreams of becoming a successful writer seemed shattered, just like his cluttered apartment and his fading relationships. But what if I told you that this very moment was the spark that ignited a transformation? Stick around till the end, and you'll see how discipline turned his chaos into triumph, and it could do the same for you. If this story resonates, hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing tales that also help you learn English effortlessly. Alex was a 28-year-old dreamer from a small town, the kind of guy everyone loved for his easygoing charm but pitied for his lack of direction. He worked odd jobs, barista by day, aspiring novelist by night, but his days blurred into nights of procrastination. Mornings started late with skipped workouts, fast food for breakfast, and endless scrolling on his phone. His girlfriend, Sarah, had left him 6 months ago, her parting words echoing in his mind: "Alex, you have so much potential, but you let everything slip away because you won't commit to anything." The pain of that breakup cut deep, leaving him isolated and drowning in self-doubt. His parents, who had sacrificed everything to send him to college, called weekly with worried voices, but Alex brushed them off with excuses. Deep down he felt like a failure, trapped in a cycle of missed opportunities and regret. One rainy evening, as Alex sat alone in his messy room, nursing a headache from another all-nighter of video games instead of writing, he stumbled upon an old journal from his grandfather. The pages were filled with stories of hardship during the war, how discipline had kept him alive, rising at dawn, sticking to routines even in the face of despair. "Discipline isn't punishment," his grandfather had written, "Hoots the bridge between dreams and reality." Those words hit Alex like a thunderbolt. For the first time he felt a flicker of hope amid the emotional storm. But change wouldn't come easy. He knew he had to face his demons head-on. The next morning, Alex made a pact with himself. He set his alarm for 5 a.m. and dragged himself out of bed, ignoring the voice in his head screaming for more sleep. His first challenge was physical. His body ached from years of neglect. He started with a simple 10-minute jog, but halfway through his lungs burned and doubts flooded in. "Who are you kidding? You'll quit like always." Memories of failed diets and abandoned gym memberships haunted him, bringing tears to his eyes. Yet, he pushed on, whispering his grandfather's words like a mantra. Day by day, he built a routine: exercise, healthy meals, and dedicated writing time from 6 to 8 a.m., no distractions allowed. Emotionally, the hurdles were even steeper. Reconnecting with Sarah seemed impossible at first. He wrote her a heartfelt letter apologizing for his unreliability, but she didn't respond immediately. The silence crushed him, stirring up waves of loneliness and fear of rejection. At work, his boss noticed his tardiness improving and gave him a promotion opportunity, but it required consistent performance. Alex faltered once, staying up late binge-watching shows, and arrived exhausted the next day. The setback made him question everything. Why bother when failure felt so familiar? In a moment of vulnerability, he called his parents, confessing his struggles. Their encouragement, laced with their own stories of perseverance, reignited his fire. "We're proud of you for trying," his mother said, her voice trembling with emotion. That support became his anchor. As weeks turned into months, discipline wove its magic into Alex's life. His body transformed, he lost weight, gained energy, and for the first time, looked in the mirror with pride. His writing flourished. He finished his novel, submitting it to publishers with a disciplined follow-up plan. The rejections still came, but now they fueled him instead of breaking him. Then, the breakthrough: a small publishing house accepted his book. The joy was overwhelming, but it paled compared to the day Sarah replied. They met for coffee and she saw the change, not just in his appearance but in his steady gaze and purposeful words. "You've become the man I always knew you could be," she said, tears in her eyes as they embraced. Challenges didn't vanish entirely. There were days when old habits tempted him, like when a friend's party led to a late night, derailing his routine. But Alex learned to forgive himself and reset, understanding that discipline was a lifelong journey, not a perfect streak. He rebuilt his relationships, hosting family dinners where laughter filled the air, mending the emotional voids he'd ignored for so long. And now, back to that desk lamp glow. Only this time Alex is typing the final chapter of his second book, surrounded by order and purpose. His story isn't unique, it's a reminder that discipline can rewrite anyone's narrative. It turned his despair into determination, his losses into lessons. If Alex could change, so can you. Start small today, set that alarm, commit to one habit, and watch your life transform. If this tale inspired you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more motivational stories that build your English skills while touching your heart. What's one disciplined step you'll take today? Share in the comments below.